Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're looking at compression, how we can get better contact and how we can compress that golf ball essentially into the ground more. How we can get that ball and turf contact consistently and easily, hopefully. And by understanding a few key concepts and a few training exercises that will help you improve your golf. If you are new to the channel, please consider following or subscribing. I post 3 videos a week and they're all designed really to help lower your scores and improve your golf. So if you do have any questions come up during the video, please post a comment down below and also like the video if you enjoy it as we go along. Keep watching to learn how. So today we're looking at compression, how we can get basically the club de-lofted, hitting ball and turf, and getting the kind of second or third groove to present itself to the center of gravity in the ball consistently. Now what happens when we get compression on the ball is we get the radius of our swing right and our pressure in our body in the right place. Those are the two key elements. So the radius is something I'm going to talk about first, and then pressure is really all about how we can transfer our energy, pressure from our trail side to our lead side in the downswing at the correct moment in time and have it in the right place at the moment of contact, which is really all that counts. So we're going to start off with the pushing, controlling the swing a little bit more with the triceps. So I've got my bungee out again and we're going to look at this to control the radius in your swing through some push drills by simply getting this bungee, extending my arms like this and feeling that we have the triceps engaged when we do this. So it goes round my back, round about rib high, mid rib high say, and I feel like my arms extend. Now obviously in the golf swing, the trail arm would want to be bent, but the lead arm certainly wants to be straight. So we want to feel this kind of push as we make a golf swing to control that radius, and try and control the radius through then nice tilts and turns, so we're not extending and then not getting the radius to the ground, or we're not having to extend the radius with the right arm too much, again to flip at the ball. It's all about the lead arm really getting that radius there, but the trail arm pushing at the same time with a folding action, but the lead arm is being pushed throughout the whole golf swing. So take the bungee, make some moves, get some feels. If you let off the push, you'll see it straight away with the bungee, and you'll see your arms come closer to your body. So the only way I'm going to make good contact with the ball then is by having excessive forward flexion, which is not what we want. Again, if they match up the amount of bending in the arms and the amount of flexion, then you can make things work, but it's not the ideal route. Once you've done a few swings like that, take the bungee, have a jest in your lead arm, and try and shadow it with the trail arm. Turn, pivot, and extend. That's what we want to feel. Now I can feel that working quite hard on my triceps and even into my rotator cuff a little bit. So that's the feels we want. Now if we take the club, put it in our hand, and feel we've still got the same radius, I want you to make a small swing, 1/2 to 3/4-ish, with the bungee, trying to keep that pressure on. So really feel the arms having to extend at the start, and really extend here in that kind of halfway through post-impact position. Now that feels quite different. You know, even though my extension is not bad, I'm feeling I'm working a lot harder there to achieve that. And if I do that, as we said earlier, the radius of my swing, so the circle of my golf swing, is being controlled, so the low point's in the right place. And it wants to be after the ball, about 2 to 3 inches after the ball. So we want the club travelling at its lowest part in that area. So it's travelling downward, ideally, from a good lie. If it was sat up fluffy, I can get away with it being less downward. But we still would want to see it achieving that downward angle attack to achieve that compression and pressure on the ball to give us the best possible results. So in order to control our low point, that club travelling down, presenting those grooves is the ideal way to compress the ball. So the second way of achieving that compression is going to be really focusing on your hands, aiming past the ball. Aiming past the ball as we turn and extend. So I'm focused on my hands aiming there. So we've got the push feel and then the concept of aiming after the ball. So now if I go ahead and hit one, And I'm just using that concept there to feel I'm aiming the hands after the ball rather than at the ball. So the concept is much more towards target than it is the golf ball itself. The golf ball gets in the way of the swing action rather than being the focal point. That way I can create more speed, more extension, more width at the point of contact rather than before. That's ideally what I'm looking for you to do. Too many people are too focused on golf ball. I think everything stops and shuts down. The arms buckle, the arms spread, we get the chicken wing look. We don't control that radius, we don't control that strike. Don't control the hands, don't control the club face. There's so many add-ons to it. So get the feeling of the pushing, get the feeling of the concept after the ball, so something you can take to the course straight away. Something you can practice at home with some bungee, therotubing, or even some string, if you want to use some string. You still get the feeling of keeping that string tension constant. That will help you control the radius of your swing and your ball striking. So hopefully you've enjoyed that video on compression and radius of the swing. If you have, please click like and share the video. Also, please post any questions you have down below or request some videos. I really welcome them. Also, if you haven't already followed my channel, please hit my logo down in the bottom corner and join me on my journey and let me help you improve your golf and lower your scores. Lastly, thank you for tuning in today and make sure you're staying safe during this lockdown period. See you again here soon.